What's going on, my good people of YouTube? This is MK the Truth, DODBENT. Got a good looking pair of sneakers for analysis today. If you guys are new to my channel, please, you gotta come on and join the family. Also connect to my Instagram. It is the_truth_MK. Also, ladies and gentlemen, all music is produced by me, DODB. I'm gonna try to upload them here as well. Before we get started, people, this is an educational video. My reviews are for educational purposes only. This is only my MK's analysis, and then we jumping on up out of here. So the pair that I have for analysis today is the Air Jordan 3 Black Cement. Now, before we get started, this is a colorway that I want them to go backwards on. I want them to do it just like the Reimagine, not necessarily the Reimagine vibes with the whole vintage look, even though I will accept that as well. But what I mean by I want them to redo these, I want them to go back and flatten this toe box just like they're doing all of the newer ones. Once they do that, these will be an absolute issue. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into my review. Now, once again, we have the Air Jordan 3 Black Cement. These are looking good. Now let's address what we always need to address first, people. The elephant print. I know what people say, oh, they have a problem with this. No, they do not. Elephant print is inconsistent. If I throw up a goat photo, if you look closely at this photo, you see the back is sort of thinner than the front. It's always going to be inconsistent. Sometimes you can get the back thicker than the front, or vice versa. It's just inconsistent. What happens is they put some sort of I don't know if it's paint or what have you in between the grooves of this nubuck, and then they can thicken it or thin it however they want. This one is kind of running consistent with the thickness. I don't really like that. I like the haphazard look of elephant print. I like the inconsistent nature of elephant print, and that's all I've been trying to tell people for years. It's always been inconsistent. What have y'all been looking at? Anyway, these are looking good. I mean, that old shape, even though I don't really like that old box shape that they went to, can't wait till they go back, if they do go back to that smaller toe box on these. Anyway, the elephant print is looking really good. It is a bit thick, but you can't really say what's thick and what's thin when it's very inconsistent. Anyway, toe box is that old school boxy style. Very nice. The leather is looking, oh, so plush and right. I mean, this leather on is absolutely magnificent. And on the older style threes, I believe you get the sharper hit up at the top. That's looking pretty good. Flip around to the boot, you got the Nike Air on the boot. Can't really say this is high or low. It is a little bit too high, but sometimes this runs not sometimes, this runs inconsistent as well as everything else. Anyway, flip around to the medial. That's looking about right, man. Hey, look, I don't even know what to say to you. Not even seeing the brush strokes in the black. I mean, look how very nice that's done. Leather is just absolutely magnificent. Look at that. Get you close up. Get up in your face. And of course, you got a piece of synthetic running here. Thick cut of nubuck. I mean, the thick cut of nubuck. When the materials are right and the shape is right, we good to go. This shape is looking really good, although I wish I would have had a little bit more curve up. About like that. I think I can kind of form the sole out a little bit. Just got to kind of hold it and form it up. I just want a little bit more of that flip up in the front here. Above all, everything else is looking pretty good. Got that red on the bottom with the gray. These are looking really good. Let's check out this other shoe right quick. Oh, this elephant print got real thick on the front. They just gotta tone it down when they put in the paint or whatever they have in here. But I know what time it is, man. I know what time it is, boy. Ooh, look at the leather on this one. God, perforations looking about right. Okay, let me see if I got a curve up. Still running a little bit straight, but it still looks good. Shape still looks really good. The shape don't get all wonky anywhere. Shape is still looking really good. As long as my shape there, my materials there, and everything checks out, we good to go. Look at that leather complementing just everything on the shoe. This is a hot, man. Look, I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I ain't even think this shoe, I didn't used to think this shoe was that dope. I thought it was dope, But as time has passed, man, man, this is probably one of the hardest Jordans ever created, man. And that's also subject to anybody's opinion. But anyway, beautiful leather, beautiful makeup, everything is dropped properly. I know some people are going to complain about the elephant print, but that's an inconsistency. I don't really care about that because I know what time it is, and I've seen plenty of authentic pairs where it's just all over the place, and that's all I've been trying to tell people for years. Anyway, this is the Air Jordan 3 Black Cement. Hopefully we get a redo of this shoe because it is very necessary, because if we get this redone with that old school makeup, people gonna be out here fighting, although I don't want that. This is gonna go crazy if they redo these. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about these threes down below. This is Uncated Truth, DODBENT. Hey man, I love y'all. Let's get on up out of here.